Hello, my visionary AI nonprofits. I am super excited about today's video. If you've ever found yourself buried under a mountain of tasks, wishing there was a smarter way to create compelling fundraising and marketing materials, then today's video is going to excite you. As a nonprofit coach who works with small grassroots organizations, I have seen firsthand that the biggest issue nonprofits mostly struggle with is lack of time, resources, and sometimes skill sets like grant writing. Well, I have a personal assistant for you who knows your organization inside and out, who knows how to craft amazing fundraising materials specifically for your nonprofit, and who is 10 times more powerful for charities than ChatGPT. I'm talking about creating your very own ChatGPT fundraising model within ChatGPT, tailor-made for your nonprofit. Imagine not having to type in all those grant writing prompts into ChatGPT every time, but instead having it craft grant proposals, fundraising letters, sponsorship packages, marketing content, and much more seamlessly, all by entering a prompt. So let's dive into how nonprofits can leverage their very own GPTs for groundbreaking efficiency and impact. Now, you will need ChatGPT Plus for this, but it's so worth the $20 a month. That is a typical hour's pay for your team, but it will save you hours of work that can be spent completing other tasks. Generating compelling fundraising content like donation appeals or grant proposals is difficult and time-consuming. It also requires an empathetic yet persuasive tone and strong storytelling skills. But by training your very own GPT model on your nonprofit's past successful fundraising proposals, your website copy, and other materials, you can automate new materials in your organization's unique voice. No need to prime the old-fashioned ChatGPT. Just pop what you need into your very own GPT and watch the magic unfold. Step 1 is understanding your nonprofit's ChatGPT needs. So for example, I built a fundraising writer, but you could also build a blog writer, social media generator, and much more. So step 2 is gathering your data for your GPT. So collect all your relevant organizational information. This includes your mission statement, past grant proposals, program info, impact reports, newsletters, and success stories. This data will be fed into your personal GPT, making your nonprofit's ChatGPT prompts a breeze. You will be able to upload about 10 different files in a plethora of formats. Step 3 is creating your nonprofit ChatGPT. Now, for the exciting part, accessing ChatGPT Plus, you'll find options for Explore GPTs and a button to create. The first time I did this, it provided a lot of prompts for me and even suggested a logo. You can add a custom image if you like. You can name it, even add a description and some sample prompts. Next, we need to tell it what we want it to do. We want our GPT to create different kinds of fundraising materials based on our prompt that reference our knowledge, which will be uploaded in a second. Next, we give it some behaviors. Materials generated should have a friendly and compassionate tone, but be professional. Enter whatever your brand voice is here. That just happens to be mine. The materials should include an engaging opening with a hook to keep the reader engaged. Materials should clearly outline the need for our services and the solution we provide along with the impact it creates. Materials should include a call to action or next steps based on the type of fundraising request. And finally, we tell it what not to do. So for example, do not include legal advice. Now you can edit and tailor these prompts depending on what you need. Now we upload the knowledge, and as I mentioned, we can upload up to 10 files that can be documents, PDFs, spreadsheets, and more. I make sure all of the capabilities are checked, and now on to action, which is where we create an API or schemas. Now I'm not going to go into detail on this because I don't want to confuse or bore you, because quite honestly it confused and bored me, but basically you can hook it up to your website or any other place. But we do need to talk about additional settings, and this allows us to chat with our GPT and make modifications to any outputs. Once we're done, click the Create button and enter our privacy settings. Only me or anyone with a link who has ChatGPT Plus will be able to access it, or you can publish it to the store. But I would set up your profile before doing that and create an AI policy and privacy statement. Now we have a video on creating your AI policy, which I highly recommend if you're using AI within your nonprofit. So next up is training and testing. Once you've created your GPT, it's time to train and test. Begin with simple prompts like generate a thank you letter for donations. The more you interact, the better it gets at understanding your nonprofit's voice. You can also come back and modify its instructions. But don't stop there. Your custom GPT can also assist in creating social media content, answering FAQs on your website, and even drafting reports. It's ChatGPT for nonprofits like never before, transforming how you connect and engage. Harnessing the use of tech like AI to write grants for nonprofits is just the beginning. You're now equipped to revolutionize your operations, making every message more powerful and your tasks a whole lot lighter. By the way, this Fundraising GPT that I created is trained on my own materials, best practices, videos, and blogs. So you can search for it under Explore GPTs, and I'll link it in the description below. Don't forget to check out the next video on crafting your AI policy for your nonprofit. And remember, the future of nonprofits is not just about working harder, it's about working smarter. And with your own GPT, you're on the forefront of innovation. So thank you for joining me today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll never miss a video, because together we're going to empower your nonprofit to thrive in this digital age. And see you next week.